And behind the camera right now, I have the girls here from Joy Academy, and they are serving lunch right now down at 2300 West Madison right now. It's catered in by Mississippi Smoke and Barbecue Catering. They're all waving to you. So we are down here right now. Come down, grab free lunch, grab free sandwich. They have a delicious cake. They are down here helping School Bus Inc. kind of get their name known a little bit as well. So I'm going to turn the camera and they're going to chat with you about the opportunities that they have right now. Say bye, girls. Bye. Hopefully they see you soon. Okay, let's turn it this way. Sorry about the quick move here. All right, so we have Kimberly, Warren, and Robert. They're going to chat here with you. All right, you guys are good?
Okay, well, good afternoon, T-Area Storm Chaser followers. My name is Kimberly. I'm the driver recruiter with School Bus Inc. And we are having a wonderful recruiting event today from 10 to 2. We are at 2300 West Madison Street. We have some catered in food. We have some gift card giveaways. We have some swag. We even have some things for some children. We're currently hiring for this school year and next year for school bus drivers, school bus aides, and express drivers. So if you have a mind to come on down, I'm here. Operations manager here, our transportation manager's here for any questions. And if you just want to come down and get some food, you're more than welcome to do that too. So once again, we're at 2300 West Madison Street. We have our shifts. We got part-time shifts. We got 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. And then we have 2 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. For a school bus driver, starting pay is $23. For a express van driver, what they do is they drive the non-express CDL van, so like a town and country van, starting is $19 an hour. We have shifts from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. and then 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And then we have our school bus aides, and that starting pay is $18.50 an hour. So if you're looking for a part-time job with great part-time pay, we are the place to come. Once again, my name is Kim, and we're at 2300 West Madison Street.
And you guys are hiring today, correct?
Yep, we're doing on-the-spot interviews. We have applications here. We have all the information. I also have CDL manuals here. If you want to come and pick one up, I'll explain to you what you need to read and kind of what you need to study for and just the steps to become a school bus driver. Okay? And then I have my operations manager here, Warren Lanphier. Warren, will you introduce yourself and give us a little bit of a background?
My name is, she said, Warren Lanphier. I've been here with School Bus Inc. This is my second year. I came here from Texas. I was down there for the last 7 years as a transportation director, where I was actually at Texas A&M, go Aggies. I've been in the transportation industry since about 2006, so almost 20 years now. And it's a passion. You get into this industry, and it's something that you just love. And you love to work with children and to keep children safe and to get them to school, help them get good education. I wanted to take the time to provide a little safety tip for parents when it comes to getting your children to and from school safely. One thing, if you're new and you're moving into the area, I think a good safety tip would be make sure your children know where their school bus stop is. They know how to get to and from their stop for their house. Make sure they're familiar with the area, and that would be about it.
Do you have tips for parents when they come around school bus stops?
A big thing that's always a problem. Remember that when the yellow lights and the red lights come on, that means that the school bus is stopping or it has stopped, and it's against the law to pass the bus when the red lights are on.
So when I'm coming and the school bus stop sign is out and no kids are crossing, I still have to stop.
Gotta stop. Red lights on, just like at a stoplight. You gotta
Do you know
stop.
how many feet I have to stop with the stop sign out?
I probably can't really actually quote that for you, but it's
Stop
like
and stop.
stop and stop.
Stop and
Stop
stop.
means stop,
Okay.
guys.
And then how many children do we transport each and every day?
The numbers vary, but probably anywhere between 6,000 and 8,000
To and from school.
to and from school every day.
Okay. Wow. Do you have anything else you would like to talk about?
We always need good bus drivers, and it's a very rewarding job, and I would love it if you guys would come down here and meet Kimberly.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Warren. We also also have our Assistant Transportation Manager, Rob. Rob, will you tell us a little about yourself? And,
Yeah, I grew up in Ohio, so OHIO, go Buckeyes. But went to Pennsylvania, was in Pennsylvania for 31 years, working at a residential treatment facility as a director of facilities and programming. And I'm a new hire here, so I was recruited. Just my first week here, it's been fantastic. People, again, they work with, just this week, everybody's very friendly, very helpful. Again, come out, put an application, a lot of great people here working. I've been extremely impressed with that. And so, yes, my first week here, and I'm excited to be here. So.
Okay, wonderful. Warren, would you like to tell us about some of the technology we have in our school buses to make it easier for new school bus drivers?
I can tell you that Sioux Falls School District and School Bus Inc. have partnered to put more technology than probably just about any school district in the country. We have GPS tracking for all of our school buses, so we can see the school buses no matter where they are. We have tablets so you can see turn-by-turn direction. The school, any driver can get into any bus at any time and just follow the, kind of like having TomTom if you're of that age, and you can TomTom.
GPS.
GPS.
Oh, okay.
I'm dating myself here. You can have turn-by-turn directions telling you how to get from one stop to the next stop. The kids have cards that tell their parents when their kids are getting on and off the bus. I mean, there's just a plethora of technology. The routers are able to route the students to and from school with computerized routing tools. So it's very, very advanced.
Okay. Do you guys have cameras on the buses?
We do. We have high definition camera systems on the buses, and we're looking to make improvements to those even this year.
Okay, wonderful. And then you said the kids have cards. Can you kind of explain, is that the sonar? So what happens when the kid scans on the bus?
The child scans on the bus. It maintains attendance, so we're able to track attendance for the schools. But it also, if the parent downloads the Stop Finder app, it notifies the parent where their child got on the bus and when their child got on the bus or off the bus. So if their child gets off at a place other than their stop, it notifies them. As long as the kid is using their cards, it notifies the parent where and when they're getting on and off the bus.
How does that help the school bus driver?
It helps the school bus driver because the driver knows if the child's getting off at the wrong stop.
Okay,
So
what does it do?
it flashes a red color instead of a green color. It's kind of like green mean go, red mean stop.
Okay,
Yeah. So,
wonderful.
Yep.
And each child has these cards?
yep, all children have those cards.
Wonderful, okay. The GPSs, how do the GPSs work? When you say the TomToms, like, is it something on their phone? Is it?
There's a sonar, just a box that's in the bus.
So like a tablet?
It's not the tablet. There's a box in the bus that is attached to the tablet
For GPS?
for GPS. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and it tells you turn-by-turn location?
Yep.
What about the stops? Does it help you find the stops then? How does
Yep.
it show the stops?
It's tied into the routing system, and the two systems communicate with each other, giving them directions to get to the stops. So it basically takes the thinking, most of the thinking out of the equation. Makes it so that anybody can get into any bus and drive it without having to know the route.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah,
Alrighty, and about how many bus seats do you have these days?
about 107.
170 types of buses.
Bluebirds, mostly.
Okay, those are the flat noses or the
Flat nose, we have the flat noser and conventional buses, the standard, but like with the pickup with the hood on it, but mostly the flat nose
Okay.
buses.
Okay, you also drive school buses as well.
If I have to, yes.
You have to, okay, so you're getting the jack of all trades then,
Yep,
okay.
do it all.
You do it all, yes you do. And can you reiterate your number one safety tip that you would like to drill into people?
Oh, stop for school buses. Really, if the red light's on, stop, because that means kids are getting off the bus. If kids are going to get injured, it's going to be around the school bus when they're getting off and on. So really be cautious when you see the lights start flashing, because that means the bus is going to stop, and we need to be cautious whenever that's happening.
Wonderful. Do you have any safety tips for the parents out there or
Well, I think for the kids, actually, I think for the kids it's really important, especially as the younger kids are pretty young, they get on preschool. Again, stay away from the bus. If you have to walk in front of the bus at least 10 feet away, actually, if you can see the driver's eyes, then they can see you. If they can't see you, they don't know where you're at. And some of the kids are pretty small, so it's a tip for the parents to kind of reinforce that, and then never walk behind the bus. So I think that's probably really important to remember.
What if my child is getting on the bus and they drop their papers? What's the best thing to do in that situation?
I think communicate to the driver. I'll communicate to the driver, let the driver know. The driver will then come down and get the stuff that's on the floor just to make sure that, again, we don't have a kid that goes underneath the bus. Again, I think safety is always number one, and we really need to iterate that. And the drivers are aware of that, so they're very cautious. But again, we need to kind of drill it into the kids' memory. Because sometimes our kids are kids. Kids are kids. So I've worked with kids most of my life, and so we need to reinforce that with the children.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys for coming. That's all I have. Do you guys have anything else?
Come on out. The
Come on
food's
out.
delicious. The food is fantastic. The food is fantastic.
All righty. Well, thank you guys for stopping. I appreciate it. Well, you guys are going back to work on Saturday.
Yeah. Back to work.
Wonderful. So once again, we are down here at am I on?
Yep.
Okay, we're at
You're good.
2300 West Madison Street. Let me get my paper nice and clear here. 2300 West Madison Street from 10 to 2. We have catered in lunch here for free. Lunch is on us. We have barbecue pulled pork. We have baked beans, potato salad. We have amazing desserts. We have water bottles. I have some gift cards going on. So come register to win a free $50 gas gift card. I got some Subway. I even have some Texas Roadhouse gift cards. Oh my gosh, if you haven't been there lately, go there. I have my recruiting team here. I mean, we have a lot of things going on. I have a little toy gift bag for the kids. I have swag here. I promise you this is the best chapstick that you'll ever have. I have CDL manuals. I'll help you go through each and every CDL manual to kind of tell you about, how to become a school bus driver. So, in order to become a school bus driver, call me. We'll set up an interview. And the only thing that I need my CDL applicants to do is read the CDL manual. We pay for everything. We pay for your DOT medical card. In the state of South Dakota, you need a DOT medical card, and it's basically a physical. They check your eyes. They make sure. And sometimes if you have, if you're diabetic, they want your A1C under 10. If you're on a CPAP machine, they want your readings, just different things like that. But overall, if you got those, you get that medical card. The only thing I need my CDL applicants to do is read the CDL manual. I have a knowledge test date set up for you. You go down to the DMV and you take the test. It's 50 questions. You got to get 40 of them right. And then you have your endorsements. What your endorsements are their plugins to your CDL. So you have passenger and school bus endorsements. There are 20 questions each. You got to get 15 of those right. I also have little tablets that you can take practice tests on. If you want to start sooner, I can start you as a bus aide. We'll talk a little bit about bus aiding here. I have a bus aide here that's wonderful, that's been with the company. And then when you pass that test, they issue you what they call a permit. And when you bring me that permit, that's when I can let you legally train in our buses. Without that permit, I can't let anybody train in our buses. And then the training, Irene, if you want to come and talk about training, this is Irene here. She's our trainer. She's one of our trainers here, and she will give you one-on-one training and different things like that. So Irene, when they come see you and they start training, what is the first step to training?
The first thing we do is we go over pre-trip. That means just the vehicle inspection, make sure that it's up to par, that it's good, and then we do.
So you do a pre-trip?
Yeah.
What is that pre-trip? Can you explain that?
Just to make sure there's like no flat tires, nothing wrong with the bus. We would explain, like, you would know like what to do, checking the oil, checking the transmission, just making sure that you look underneath the bus, making sure nothing is leaking, oil leaks, coolant leaks, just making sure that it's up today.
Okay, so then after you get through with the pre-trip, what's next?
After that, you would do your parking brake check.
Skills test?
Or your skills test.
Okay.
Yep, we'll do your skills test. That means parallel parking, how you would do your turns, and I'll teach you how to make sure that you know how to turn right, just because it is a bigger bus.
So you're telling me you have to parallel park a bus?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but it's easy.
How much fun is that?
It is fun, and
Okay.
you practice as much as you need to.
Okay, so after you're done with the skills, what happens?
And then we go behind the wheel,
Okay.
and we'll go around the city, and we'll get you comfortable how to like drive a bigger
Okay.
vehicle.
So what if I don't pass? What happens?
If we don't pass, we'll keep on doing it until we do.
So you're guaranteed pass.
As long as you're comfortable and you have the will set to do it. Yeah.
Okay, so confidence is
Yes.
key.
So
Okay.
confidence is key. As long as you are willing. Sometimes people might fail once, but we'll keep on training you until you pass.
Okay, so that's kind of what the training looks like. It's a mandatory 14 days. We come, you do your pre-trip, you basically go around the bus, you identify parts, you show them, you know, the state examiner, because you pay for a third-party state examiner to come in and test you out. They show you, you go in the bus, you basically break down to that third-party state examiner, you know how that bus functions, you know how it works. When you pass that, then you go on to the skills, which is parallel parking a bus. Most fun training I've ever had. So, and then after that, then you go on the drive test. And we take you on the drive test, and the state examiner will ask you questions like, there's a fire on your bus, Irene, what do you do? You know, they'll say, we went under that bridge, what is the clearance sign? Because they want you to know that you are aware of what's going on when you're driving those school buses. One thing that I like to tell all our new hires and our new school bus drivers in training, confidence. If you have confidence, confidence is key. When you got that confidence, I can guarantee you pass and become a school bus driver.
And all of the training is paid, is that correct?
That's
Absolutely. All the training is paid. Like I said, you come, you set up an interview with me. I pay for your DOT medical card. I pay for your knowledge test. I pay for your training. Also, I am offering a $2,500 sign-on bonus. And the sign-on bonus is paid out in increments. So the first payment is 20% after 45 working days. The second payment is 30% after 90 working days. And the third and final payment is 50% after a total of 135 working days. That's a $2,500 sign-on bonus. Also, when you bring me that permit, I'll give you $250 on your first paycheck. I mean, it's just like money coming from the sky. And when you are done and when you get your CDL, it's the best thing ever. It's the best feeling ever. Not only are you a CDL holder, you're also doing things for the community. You're picking up children. You're taking children home. Because without school bus drivers, I truly believe the same. Anyone can drive a car, but it takes someone truly special to drive a school bus. That is truly what I believe. So once again, my name is Kimberly. I'm the recruiter at School Bus Inc. Give me a call. This is my car
I'll
right
get you
here.
Kimberly's number here flashed up on the screen for you
Can you
guys.
guys see that?
Oh, let me grab it here. All right. We're going to focus. There we go. This is Kimberly's information. If you guys want to pause that screen, ignore my bad manicure here. But if you guys want to go ahead and pause that screen, give her a call if you guys can't make it today. But definitely highly recommend making it. Food's really good. There's plenty of space here. It is starting to fill up. So if you guys did miss out on anything that we heard from people coming in or out or chatting, we do apologize, but we definitely did our best. We want to give you guys as much info as possible and get these kids to school safely. And Kim's doing an awesome job, and she just needs a few more team members to make the day go a little bit smoother.
Absolutely. So like I said before, we are hiring for this school year for school bus drivers. We're also hiring for next year. One of the questions I get is, why are you guys always hiring? Well, two different things here is, one, the Sioux Falls area is constantly growing, so we are constantly adding routes every year, monthly. Honestly, we're adding routes because we're just a growing city. I mean, in reality, Sioux Falls is a great family place to raise a family. The second thing is we are having school bus drivers retire. We have school bus drivers that have driven for School Bus Inc. for 20, 30, 40 years. And so when they start to retire, I need to replace those drivers. So that's why we're constantly on the radio. If you see our TV commercials, I'm out in the community. This summer, we're going to be set up on West 12th Street. You'll see our big canopy. I'll be giving away free snow cones. I'm also getting a popcorn machine, so we'll be having some popcorn and just different things like that. So, like I said, if you want a great part-time paying job, the shifts are from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. and then you have your afternoon shift from 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. $23 an hour for school bus driving, $18.50 for bus aiding, and $19 for an express driver. Sarah, where's Sarah at? Someone get Sarah. Can you get her for me? I'm gonna talk to her about being a school bus aide. So if you don't want to be a school bus driver, I highly recommend that you start off as a school bus aide. And what the school bus aides do is they help children on and off the bus. And they have 3 different routes. They have a special needs route, they have a pre-K route, and then they have a regular ed route. Hi Sarah, how are you?
This is Sarah. Sarah's out there as well. If you can't find us, you'll see her out there in a big bright jacket, big bright sign. Again, the lunch is free, so she's going to chat with you really quick about becoming an aide, and then we will let you guys get back to chatting with some potential drivers here and some other people that just want to know a little bit more.
Isaac and Galen. So Sarah, how long have you been a bus aide?
I've been a bus aide for over 6 years.
6 years? Okay, what do you like about bus aiding?
Oh, I love my job. I love the kids. I work with special education in preschool. And you really gotta love the little guys. You know, they get you right. They get you in your heart. You know, it's a fun job. You help them on and off the bus, in and out of their seats, kind of maintain law and order. You know, so to speak. It's a really good job. I highly recommend it.
So what do you do on your special needs route? How do you help?
Well, I help the students that need the help. Some of them do have to be helped in and out of their seats and seat belted or safety belted. Wheelchairs need to be tied down, and they have a lap belt and a shoulder strap that has to be secured.
Okay, what do you do with preschool?
Preschool need to be put into safety seats, and then they're buckled at their chest and lower.
Okay.
And a lot of them can do, they're learning, so a lot of them can do it by themselves, and they don't want help. But then others.
So when the pre-K come out, so they get on the bus, you help them buckle in and buckle out. And so when they get to the stop, what does the bus aide do?
Well, we help them in and out of their seats. We help them on and off the bus.
So you get to their stop, you unbuckle them, you take them down the steps,
Yes.
okay, and then you hand them to the parent.
We have what we call is signature seats. Those who can receive that the parents or the person receiving the child has to sign.
Okay. And then you get back on the bus.
When I get back on the bus, and we go on to the next stop.
Okay. And then what do you do on a regular ed route?
Regular ed bus, we just basically oversee the students, make sure they're in their seats and there's no fighting or, nothing rowdy going on, and that everybody keeps it down to a dull roar. But
Okay, wonderful. So do you recommend, what would you say the best thing about bus aiding is?
well, I love the kids. I love the kids. I think they're great. There's a lot to be offered and a lot to learn from the kids. So I think it's a really special job.
All right, perfect. I'm going to go ahead and stop the feed right now. We got a little bit of movement going. Everybody's kind of getting done with lunch. I'm going to let Kimberly chat with a few people. Hopefully she can chat with a few of you guys watching as well. Again, if you do want her phone number, go back to the live there where I had posted it, and we will put another post up for her as well. But I will go ahead, stop the feed. We got a little bit of movement going on, and I want to make sure that you guys can hear us okay. But here's Kimberly holding the sign right now. If you guys have any questions, definitely just stop by or give us a call. Or she's got a website here as well.
Yep. And then my phone number is...
I got her card right here.
Here's the office number is right here too. Yep.
Okay. Oh, I can't get this. I'm just going to put this here on the screen just for a second so you guys can screenshot it. Like I said, ignore my fingernails. go ahead, screenshot that, and give Kimberly a call. Thanks, guys. Okay.